What's going on, everybody? It's going to be a quick review. There's not much going on. If you didn't see the live stream this morning, do go ahead and watch that video afterwards. But you can see that we're still looking at the S&P 500 consolidating in this downward sloping channel, which could possibly be a bull flag. It's kind of on hold. It's neutral, as you're seeing the same exact thing happen here on the NASDAQ. Now, the Russell looks a lot weaker. We've been talking about that. Right? I've been talking about that the last few videos. And now we can see that the Russell is closing below this area of support over here at 1608. Is that offering an opportunity now here if we have further weakness for a short opportunity? It very well could be. It's something to watch for. Is it also possibly consolidating similar to the S&P 500, similar to the NASDAQ over there? It's hard to say, possibly, but I still maintain that the Russell and the Dow both look weaker than the S&P and the NASDAQ. Here you could see also, since the Dow has broken out of this channel, it looked like it was getting back into the channel, had trouble with the trendline resistance, and it's since not only broken down, it has been consolidating, also looking weak. If you're playing the long side of the market here, first of all, I think equities, you should be on neutral right now. But if you're playing the long side, it remains on the S&P and on the NASDAQ. If you're playing the short size, it looks like the Russell is offering up a possible opportunity. You have to wait for a retest, and you also have to wait for a resumption. You just don't take any type of signal without getting that confirmation first. We'll check in on the DXY. This is the area that we were looking for a little bit of a bounce right into the London close. You see since then we've bounced up, still looking very technically bearish. And at the same time, it's also sideways. We have not gone anywhere since the beginning of August. Price is still sideways over there. Now we are seeing the metals break out over here. You could see that gold has broken out of this trend line over here, confirming the technical break. If you're looking to play gold now, this is CTM all day long. You're looking for a pullback. You're looking for a retest of the breakout, and then you're looking for a resumption to enter long. That's a trade that's definitely in play right now. You might be wondering, you're seeing Bitcoin and cryptocurrency taking off. Gold is not really, and the metals are not really following through yet. But that is also what we expected. The closer we get to the end of the year, the closer we get to the first quarter of 2021, and then the latter part of next year, we're going to see a huge disconnect, a decoupling of the correlation between Bitcoin, crypto, and everything else. What about silver? Silver right into the resistance right now. You're not looking to take this long, obviously, until you get the breakout. Of course, then the retest and resumption. This is also setting up over here for the entry that has no name right into the resistance right now. We're going to be taking a look at that after the live stream tomorrow in the training session together. Bitcoin, obviously very bull. Look, I'm not going to talk about the fact that we set this trade up last week, how everyone following the channel was aware of it. We've come into the take profit area today, this morning. What does that mean? This was a big take profit area, meaning 40% of the trade I was looking to take off. It's a lot larger than normal. Stop loss now at break even or right over here. You could put it down over here after that test of the last broken resistance where it held that support, lock in a little profit. It really doesn't matter right now. But you're looking to hold and turn that swing trade now, the remaining portion, into a position trade. All right. The question on everyone's mind is probably, well, now that I see Bitcoin pumping, I like to chase momentum and I want to get into the trade, right? Obviously here on this channel, we're preemptive. We don't chase momentum. We're preemptive of momentum. This is when we first started watching Bitcoin down over there, setting up for that big technical breakout of that trend line. It happened. It confirmed itself, consolidated, right? This was the bull flag. It broke into the resistance, came back in. This is where, as that broken resistance of the bull flag held as support, we got involved in the trade. What's next? Well, I tell you what, it's impossible to say today. We got to give it some time. We have to see what's next. We could break above this resistance in the next 24 hours. That's entirely possible. And if that happened, we would look for actually a retest, maybe some consolidation to make sure that broken support, that broken resistance holds as support. That would give a high probability trade. A couple of other things we could be looking for. We could see price consolidate below this resistance right over here, right? and that would be bullish. We would be looking then, after we saw that price was consolidation, we'd be looking for a resumption out for an entry. Or we could get some type of pullback, right? We could get a pullback. This area over here is very light support at 12,483. It was the August high. And if you look at an extended chart of Bitcoin from a higher time frame, you could see that back over here during the December of 2017, that area came into play a little bit. It's a light level that we're looking at. And you could see that we had this little touch over here and here. It's a very light level. It's possible, though, that we pull back into that level. And if that held as support, that's entirely bullish. We'd be looking to take advantage of that, looking for a resumption off of that to enter. And then finally, you have over here this hyperbolic trend line over here. And as long as you stay above it, any movement into it, you're looking for a resumption off of that for that to hold. That's all bullish. So there are a few different scenarios that I've just laid out that could develop next, except that it's impossible for us to know today which is that scenario. So here is where you now need to be patient. It seems that every time we take profit, people are looking to enter trades, right? That's not how it works. You need to wait for the new trade to develop. I have no crystal ball. I don't know when that will be, but I do know that we will be there and we will be watching and navigating it together. Patience is an edge. Take advantage of it. Ethereum over here, big breakout of this $390 level. I said once we get above that level, that could be setting up a quick and big move to test over here around the $500 level. That's what's in play right now. You could see that we're above the 390 level. Let me flip that broken resistance into support. Now, of course, we have to see that holds. You can see we broke out above, took out a bunch of stops. Follow my mouse over the horizontal mouse crosshairs, and you could see for yourself that little bit of local resistance it ran into. Now we're pulling back to test the big level, a resumption off of here. That is a solid place to look for an entry on Ethereum. Let me also just check in on Chainlink, by the way. Again, this was that trend line across all of not only Bitcoin, across all the altcoins that we were tracking. Once we got the breakout that set this big new leg up, you could see the breakout consolidation. This was worrisome. We made a lower high over here, traded off, and have since coming back up, but not taken out even that last high over here. So Chainlink obviously is lagging over here. I said once we get above $12.92, that sets off some forward momentum where we could possibly see a run towards 18 and then new all-time highs on Chainlink. But we still got a lot to work through. We're seeing Bitcoin leading, Ethereum now breaking an important level. Chainlink for now is lagging, and that's what it is for now. That will all obviously change. Like I said, this was going to be a short update over here today because that's all we need to talk about. We've already done our work. Today was a profit-taking day. Tomorrow morning, we'll do it all again. I'll see you all for the live stream, and if not, the afternoon update. By the way, if you're still here, if you're glad for the update, please go ahead and smash that like button. Help support the channel. Do appreciate it. Have a beautiful day, everyone.